Hello and welcome back to Mechanical Mastery. Today we are going to be looking to automate the improved mechanical essence, getting ourselves some real EMC gains, unlocking a lot more for us in this pack. It should let us dive a bit deeper and get into making that final mechanical essence. We should also be able to get EMC involved with our refined storage system here. So not much was done in between episodes. I added some external storages to our cubes here. I wanted to make sure that we are definitely getting our effigies because it seems that they're making specific ones sometimes. I'm not sure if it's trying to just fill this one first and then it will move on, but we'll see. We might have to change that system up in the future. But for now, it seems to be working. I also put a external storage onto this oak wood that we're getting over here because we're going to need to have quite a bit of oak wood going forward because we're going to be smelting that down right over here in an advanced smelter because charcoal is going to be needed to get all these effigies, well, not effigies, get these charges. So we have the fire charge, ice charge, and lightning charge to make, and they're all going to require charcoal. So if we make an advanced smelter, or just a smelting factory, basic smelting factory will do. We need an energized smelter. We need a steel case. Ooh, what didn't we have? Steel ingots. Probably can steal some from here, which I can definitely do. Only need 4. And there's the 4th one right there. And we will make ourselves the energized smelter with 1 steel casing. And there we go. And we will actually make it straight up into a basic smelting factory. So we'll put this over on this side, and that will get it power. We're going to need to get it some cables over here. And that cable is going to need to be an exporter. So we should be able to make ourselves an exporter. Construction core, basic processor. I did make some of those up. So we have for this episode. And where are we at here? Exporter, construction core, and exporter. So we are going to want to hook this up to here. And we're going to want to set the exporter to logs. And we'll have that push the logs into here. So we'll have to set the configuration. We're going to want the back to be an input. We're going to want this to be sorted. And the right side of the machine is going to be an output, which it already is. And we'll have it auto eject. So we should see this coal or charcoal going into here. Which is perfect because if we use an external storage, we should be able to then use this charcoal. So we'll make up a quick external storage. Always need these cores here. And there we go. We will slap that on there, and we should be able to see our charcoal in here slowly going up, which is great. So we'll start having a slow backlog of charcoal on this side, and this side of machines is slowly filling up, which is good. That's fine. And we can start taking a look at what we're going to need next, which is going to be niter and gunpowder. So if we take a look at gunpowder once again, we have a few different recipes we can use here. One of them uses the sulfur, which we already are generating when we are pulverizing our coal ore over here. So we have our sulfur in this drawer. I don't believe we have external storages on here. Not yet, but we can add those. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. So I might add onto all of these. And then we are going to need niter, which is which you get from, there is an easier way, either pulverizing sandstone or Yeah, pulverizing sandstone might be our, or pulverizing these blitz modes. Sandstone might be our easiest method. So we're going to need a crafter, a way to craft it into sandstone, and then a pulverizer to break it down. So we're probably going to put that over here as well. So I've been planning this out, and I think I have how I want to do this set up here. We have over here on our crushing wheels, we have set up our recipes to make the gravel as well as the sand, because we're going to need a backlog of sand. So sand will be exported into this barrel with a stack limiter on it. So we'll only ever have one stack of sand if available. In here, we have our external storage on top. And this is going to actually be pulled out by this machine here, which we're going to currently set its recipe. So we're going to have sand. So you select here. We'll have sand going into sandstone, and we'll apply that. And then we're going to have one spot for sand, and then the rest will be cobblestone, just because we need to block it off with something. Because the way we're going to set this up is the sand, when it's converted to sandstone, will be pulverized, creating the niter, which will be put into this barrel here. And the extra sand that we get should be pumped back into the crafter to be made into more sandstone. So this thing should just need power, and it should be able to remember all these. Always has a little bit of trouble doing so. And last time, hopefully that remembers them. No. Hit it a few times. Almost there. Come on. There we go. Last one. There we go. So sand's in there. All right, so that should be set up there. This will be our pulverizer. We need to set up our configuration on this machine. So it's going to be accepting from the left-hand side. I'm not sure. We should be able to auto pull it in and auto eject this. I'm hoping I can insert and eject from this side. We'll try that. If it doesn't work, we'll add a pipe. And then this will be the niter, which I don't think we have any to set this. Oh, we do, which is good. So we should be able to grab our drawer key. And while we have that out, we might as well lock some of these drawers. Where'd that go? Oh, I got pulled in. That's because I don't have that to export. I have that to import, which is fine. So niter. There we go. And we will lock some of these other drawers while we're over here. So sand, charcoal, those are locked already. This one will be locked as well. Might as well lock all these too. We don't want to have any of these messed up. I did add copper onto the back over here. So there we go. Those are all set up. And we should be able to start looking at getting power to these machines. So this one's going to be easy. It's just going to need power, which we can get our universal cables out. Don't have too many of them, but we should be able to pull power along over here. Straight up top to that machine. So that one should get power, and it's going to need, it's got its exporter set, it's going to need its configuration set. So back will be the insert, the eject will be the left-hand side, and we'll do auto for both. And that should be enough, and we'll put a stack limiter in this barrel as well. What is it? It's actually a downgrade, they're called. Yeah, downgrade. There we go. And we will throw the downgrade in here. So that should give us our sulfur dust. We're going to need, and our niter should be almost ready to go once we get some power over to these machines here as well. So we got that and just enough cables. So that should get the pulverizer up and running. That should get that up and running. We just need our exporter to come up here. So this actually will work fine. because we can drag this across here and put that there. Because I believe we're going to need a storage bus on here. Yes, we are. So we're going to need a few things here. An exporter first. Construction core. I'm gonna make 2 of them because I know I'm going to need another one. And we'll get our exporter in, which is going to go up here. And that will go there, if I can place the right thing. And this will get sand on it. And then the storage bus. The external storage. We need this destruction core and external storage. And we should be able to hook that right in there. And this should start getting sand. Hoping we'll see if sand starts to build up in here, or if it goes back into here. Get to this last piece in here. And that should be pretty much everything. Let's take a peek at the recipes real quick. So we got lightning charge. We're making charcoal. You can also use normal coal, which is good. We should be able to make our gunpowder now. We're making sulfur dust. We're getting the niter, and we have charcoal. The ice charges, same there. The earth charges are the same there. So we're just going to need setup for making gunpowder, which I believe we should be able to use just this and do gunpowder. If we take a look at the recipe, we should be able to do that. And we're going to need some patterns. The refined patterns. Refined pattern. We'll just make a few more of these. Get those in here. So that'll make us gunpowder, and we should be able to get the gunpowder pattern in there. And if we take a look, hopefully we can make ourselves some gunpowder. It says we have everything we're gonna need. And I guess you really didn't need to crush this down, but we're doing it anyways. And there you go. It is making gunpowder. So we have gunpowder on request, which will allow us to make the charges on request once we make recipes for them. And we should be able to start taking a look at this improved mechanical essence here. We need to get the basic control circuits up and running, which is going to require some basic mechanism setting up somewhere. So what I decided to set up over here, kind of discreetly in the back, would be this metallurgic infuser. It is going to need 2 exporters on either side here, because we are going to hook up our refined storage, and we're going to export redstone into one side. So put the redstone on one side, and then on this side we will put osmium. And that should be able to export to the top. I'll put auto eject on, and this will be our barrel for the basic control circuits there. And we're going to need a storage bus. Storage, external storage. Still used to applied energistics. This has been quite the learning experience for this pack. This storage system is simpler, but it's got a lot of different names, I find. So it's like it's using similar names, but they're just different enough where you can't look them up in JEI. But we should be able to hook up our refined storage this way, and then we'll run our cable. I guess. Where's our closest? I guess right here. I kind of want it to run from both sides so it looks even. So I guess we'll get some more cables, which is not going to come up that way. And we're going to need some more of this. Get a bunch of it made. And cables. What did I run out of there? Glass. Okay, we're going to be running low on glass, so might not be able to make this look as good as I'd prefer it to, but we should be able to make it look semi-good. So there's that. And I would like to have the other one running this way, just to make it even. But that should be enough to get this guy up and running. We will need to get it power, which is something I did not think about. And we need to figure this out. So we're having redstone come in from the left hand side here. So this will be the extra, which it should start putting redstone in as long as we have some. And the right side is osmium. So we will put the right side to input, and the top is that. So that should theoretically start to export this. This cable should be connected in. This should be good. It hasn't started filling up with the stuff. That's kind of a bit concerning. May move this. How can I get power to this guy? I guess this way would probably be the easiest. Let's get some universal cables. I think we used the last of them last time. Oh, steel. Yeah, steel, we need to speed these machines up. That's something I'm definitely going to look into doing, likely next episode. Is starting getting some mechanism like upgrades going, because we are running low on steel. It has not been being produced quick enough. But this should give us what we need to get power up to here. Will this start accepting now? I found my goof here. This side of refined storage was not hooked up. I should have been able to tell that because these crafters weren't lit up. That's because I just added these in for the redstone furnace and pulverizer, just to start adding some recipes in as we're going to need them. So we have our basic control circuits being placed into here, and we should be able to keep those in stock. So we should have everything we need at this point to make what we need. Is it requesting enough sand though is the problem. Looks like it is requesting sand. Can't tell. See what happens with this piece of sand here. Oh, it's pulverizing, and it requests a piece every time, so that should be pretty good. So we have everything up and running there, and we should be able to start taking a look at our crafts for the different type of charges here. So we should be able to make a fire charge. We should be able to make the earth charge. It's going to use our coal, which is fine. We should be able to make the ice charge. And we should be able to make the lightning charge. Now, before we do that, we're going to need 4 more patterns. So let's get some refined patterns. I am making some glass over here. So that should be enough to get us what we need. So patterns. We're going to need 4 more patterns because they're going to go in here. And we need to make processing patterns for each one of the powders here because they're going to go into our pulverizer. So we got that one. We got this one. We have the earth one, and we have the fire charge one, which is blaze powder. So those are those. I guess they're crafting recipes, actually. Are they all crafting recipes, or are we going to need the pulverizer for any of them? I guess we could. We get extra stuff. Like, I don't know if I want that slag, even though we get extra. Not necessarily sure I want that slag. Let's see, do we get stuff extra with everything? Yeah. For now, I think we will put them in here. Will also give us a chance to take a look at the next crafter. So let's pull all of our patterns out that we have, and we'll throw them over here for now. And we should be able to take a look at the next tier crafter. So if we take this stuff, chuck it in here, and we just take a look at crafter. I do have an extra one. We should be able to go up into the next tier. So if we hit U on this, we can take a look, and we can go into one of the colored crafters. Black crafter. I think we need to go into one of the colored ones before we can go. Oh no, we can go right into iron. Perfect. So iron crafter, and we will switch this up here. I'm not sure if this will place the right way. It does not. So we'll just do this, and then break this. And there we go. So that places the right way. And we should be able to fit plenty of our patterns into here, which is perfect. And let's just take a look if we can make one of the charges. So I guess we'll just try lightning charge. It says we have some. I want to try to make more. And I was able to make them. So I just got 3 of them. So that's good. So we have all the crafting recipes for those. Now we need to take a look at getting our create up and running for this. So it is going to require it to be heated. Ooh, I'm picking up all this redstone. And are we full up on this? No, not yet. We're getting pretty close though. Which actually may be. We're not using redstone nearly as quick as I thought we would. It may start to cause some lag. We might have to look at shutting it down even. But I think we'll set up our second mechanical essence over here and utilize this water wheel so it doesn't kind of go to waste. So we're going to need a mixer, mechanical mixer, which we don't have any of the parts for, which we can make them though. Some cogwheels. We're going to need some cogwheels anyways. And we're going to need a basin. Wow, we have a lot of redstone. We may have to throw another upgrade onto this. It's looking that way. We are using redstone now over there. Hopefully that will start eating some of it up. And I will do that experience in a second. But let's get this and let's get a basin. So we'll go at create basin and blaze burner, which we have one with a blaze in it already, which is really nice. So we should be able to pop this over here. We're going to want to set this up similar to the way we have the other ones. I may pop a hole in here. That was lucky it didn't fall down. And we'll pop this here and the mixer on top of it. And we need to get our stress up to there. I should be able to use a gearbox, I'm hoping. And that should just be enough. Gearbox. I may have to gear this up. It may not be quick enough. Try to switch this to a vertical gearbox. It's definitely not going to be quick enough though. It does not require, or not going at the speed we need it to. Okay, some thought I decided we will stop producing the basic mechanical essence over here for right now, as I see how this starts to produce, but we will be doing the exporter onto here because it is going to unlock this basic transmutation tablet for us. Well, not basic transmutation tablet, it's going to unlock the transmutation interface for us once we get one of them actually. We might actually be able to even make that. I'm not sure if we have one still. No, we don't. We pressed it down into the other version. So we do need to get this up and running. So to get it up and running is fairly simple. We're going to put in the ice charge, earth charge, basic control circuit, fire charge, and lightning charge. I do want to make sure I grab myself 4 of these before it starts exporting them, because we are going to need it for that transmutation interface. You only need one of them, and here we go. So we are going to need each one of the charges, so we will drag these in. It won't let me do it from that side. So lightning, can't type, lightning charge, fire charge, the base charge, the earth charge, and the basic Mac basic control circuits, and last but not least, the regular mechanical essence. So that should start to put all that stuff into there. We will need to get the magma guy up and running. For now, I will just throw him some coal, because I'm sure we have quite a bit of it, which we do. And we should be able to get our first one of these. We're going to do two things with it. The improved mechanical essence, perfect. So we can throw all this stuff actually just back into our system. All this stuff should just re-export back out into exactly where it was, just over here, which it is doing. And it will make us more of them. We are going to want to set the recipe. So recipe sets like that. And now for a big jump for us, we're going to make the transmutation interface. This device is going to cost a bit of EMC to create here. So we're going to need some dark matter, which I don't know if we've done yet. Oh yeah, I guess we did because we needed the ring. So it's going to require dark matter blocks. It's going to require 4 of them. 4 each, I think, actually. So it's going to be quite a bit. So let's just take a look again at this recipe. The transmutation interface. So it's requiring the energy condenser Mark II, which requires the energy condenser Mark 1s, which require alchemical chests, which require diamonds. So it's going to be quite the chain. We're going to craft it up here, and I'll try to give you a total EMC cost of what this thing will actually cost, and then we will get this guy hooked into our system, and it should unlock quite a bit of new activities and items for us. So, with that being said, it does require a full stack of each of these. So you're going to need 3.7 million for the red matter and 1.1 million for there. So it is quite the hefty craft here, but it will be well worth it. So we should be able to make the energy condensers now by throwing these in here. We got 4 energy condensers Mark II. And finally, the transmutation interface. This is going to unlock the ability to use EMCable items within our refined storage system. And this can kind of go anywhere. We're not really limited to where we have to put this. I'm thinking we may just tuck it in right down here, to be honest with you. Although it did cost a lot to craft, it can be hidden here because all you need is a storage interface on it, or an external storage. I keep forgetting the name of that. External storage. We need our best friends, the destruction core and construction core. And there we go, the external storage. And we should be able to hook that puppy in here. One thing you're definitely going to want to do for this is set this to quite the high priority. That way anything that can be ENCable will go into here first, and it will also try to pull out of here first before trying to pull from our stock items. So what this should do is anything that's stuck being able to run, like our crafting cards, should run now, such as this right here. should be able to start running because we should be able to get bone meal and all that stuff up and running once we get crafting recipes into here. So that's going to be really the next step, is just a bunch of cleanup, as well as getting this guy pretty much finalized and exporting the essences into a multi-servo press and then into an EMC link. And with some nice create work here, as well as some cable management and compact machine work, we were able to get this automatically creating. So we do have 12 of them actually right now. I just need to get power to this multi-servo press, which shouldn't be too bad. Might be able to yoink it from right over here. It's gonna look a little ugly for right now, but I would like to get this up and running. So we'll just pop this up into here, and that will start running that multi-servo press, which has its EMC link down below. So we'll just get the configuration to be outputting below. This improved mechanical essence, which is worth quite a bit of EMC. This will get us our EMC right back, and just like that, we are gaining EMC at a way quicker rate. With all this craziness going on behind me, we are wrapping up today's episode. We are definitely moving quite far along this quest book here. We're going to be starting to target this advanced mechanical essence. We are so close yet so far, as the quest says here. So yeah, this advanced mechanical essence is going to require the Mobius fuel, which we already made, some fossil fuel pellets, the improved mechanical essence, and getting up through the elite control circuits and mechanism. I've never actually even made these before, so it seems like it's actually fairly easy. It requires fizzle fuel, so we're going to be going through the whole setup of getting fizzle fuel in order to get these set up. So that should be quite fun, and we're going to need to be getting a mechanism area set up here quite soon. So if you guys are into that, I hope you guys tune in to the next few episodes here, and I hope you guys are learning something. If you guys are, if you could drop a like, that would be greatly appreciated, and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.